Hey, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today, man? How are you guys doing today? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hey, this is Gregory Wiles coming live to you from Houston, Texas with this inspirational morning talk. First time listeners, I'm on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:45 a.m. This is Houston, Texas time, and you can calculate which time zone you're in. Yes, but it's another hot day here. Tessa, good morning, cuz. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Yes, another warm day here in Houston. We're just around the 100-degree mark, most days. So it's hot here. Beverly Gomes, good morning. How are you doing? Jillian, good morning. How are you doing, big sis? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys having a great day, great weather wherever you are. But yes, guys, so I'm going to get into it a little bit today, man. I'm going to get into it right now, right? What we want to talk about, right? I'm going to entitle this, Fools Hate Knowledge. Fools Hate Knowledge. And then we're going to see what the Bible talk about this, right? And who they're saying and they're classifying as a fool, right? First, let's look at the dictionary definition. What is a true definition of a fool? From the dictionary, it's saying a silly or stupid person, a person who lacks judgment or sense. A person who lacks judgment or sense, right? So the lacking is judgment or sense. So let's see in what Proverbs 1:22 says. Let's see what some of the scriptures say about this. Proverbs 1:22 said, "How long will you who are simple of simple ways, how long will mockers delight in mockery, and fools hate knowledge?" And fools hate knowledge. You see, that's what the Bible describing someone who hate knowledge as a fool, right? Fools hate knowledge. But then what is saying Hosea 4:6, right? They say, if you hate knowledge, right? And this is the case here. Hosea 4:6 says, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge." My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And here he's saying fools hate knowledge. How long will fools go on to hate knowledge? So the person who they're classifying here as a fool in the Bible is not someone who doesn't have access to the knowledge. They have access to the knowledge, but they hate the knowledge. They just don't want to take the knowledge, right? Because sometimes it's easier doing the things they want to do and doing the things that's required to do for them. I don't want to do that. I want to do this the same way I'm doing it all the time. This is easier for me. This is comfortable for me, right? So that's what Proverbs 1:22 is saying. How long will fools hate knowledge? But Hosea 4:6 said, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge." A person may not know what they don't know. They lack knowledge in a certain area. They don't know what they don't know. They don't have access to the knowledge. But the one who has access to the knowledge and hate it and don't want to take the knowledge, that's what they're saying. That person there, the Bible is considering a fool, right? So let's go on and see Proverbs 18:7. And here the person who hate the knowledge, here we're going to be a result now. Proverbs 18:7 saying, "The mouths of fools are their ruin. The mouths of fools are their ruin. They trap themselves with their lips." The mouths of fools are their ruin. They trap themselves with their lips. So they're saying this person who hate knowledge, have access to the knowledge, but hate this knowledge, their mouths will be their ruin. Because the things that they're going to say, the things that they're going to say can get them in a lot of trouble and get them, and make them lose jobs, make them, people who could do things for them don't do things for them. That's going to be their ruin. And they trap themselves with their lips. They say things that they cannot support with facts. They just say and things that they just cannot live up to the expectation of the things that they're saying. They can't provide facts for the things that they're saying. So they said they trap themselves with their lips, right? Proverbs 18:7. Proverbs 10:23 saying, "Doing wrong is fun for a fool. Doing wrong is fun for a fool, but living wisely brings pleasure to the sensible." Doing wrong, they're just going to do wrong, and it's fun. It's like you looking at sometimes some people doing some things and say, man, but it's fun for them, right? It's fun for them. But living wisely It said, bring pleasure to the sensible. You see, and there's a lot of this scripture. If you look into it, they're going to tell you, they're always making the comparing and contrasting between the wise and the foolish. They're always making the comparison, right? So they're saying doing wrong is fun for a fool, but living wisely bring pleasure to the sensible. This is mostly the NLT, that's NLT translation. Ecclesiastes 10:2 said, a wise person choose the right road. A wise person choose the right road. A fool takes the wrong one. A wise person take the right road, a fool take the wrong one. Because they hate this knowledge. Because they hate this knowledge. A wise person know what to do to get the finances. They know I need to pay my bills first and take care of all what I need to take care of first, and then I do the rest with my money. But the fool saying, no, I get $10,000, just going to spend it. Forget all of that. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to do what I want to do. And then I worry, and then next thing you know, they're in all kind of trouble, right? So a wise person can take the right road. This is the right thing to do. You know what? I can't get to do everything I need to do, but I know at least, in this case, my bills are taken care of. But the fool's saying, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do, So that's what it said. The wise person can take the right road. Isaiah 32:6 says, so for fools speak foolishness and make evil plans. They practice ungodliness and spread false teaching about the Lord. They deprive the hungry of food and gave no water to the thirsty. Right? They're saying they speak foolishness and make evil plans. They practice ungodliness and spread false teaching about the Lord. They deprive the hungry of food and give no water to the thirsty. I ain't even think I have to go on and explain, expand on that one. They're spreading false teaching about the Lord. They deprive the hungry of food and give no water to the thirsty. And they're making all kind of evil plans, right? The Bible said, hey, I describe you. For fools speak foolishness and make evil plans, right? Proverbs 26:11 says, as a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his foolishness. You see, it's just like he is just fed up of people who's just rejecting knowledge and hating knowledge. And he's giving all these descriptions of people who just hate the knowledge. He said you're destroyed for the lack of knowledge, but you're a fool if you got the knowledge and you're just not using the knowledge, you're just rejecting it. So he says a dog returns to his vomit. A vomit is waste. And a dog going back to that, you know how gross that is, right? Or somebody going back to trying to eat their own vomit. You know how gross that sounds, right? But it says, so as a fool repeat his foolishness. It's so gross. It's looked the same way in the Lord's eye when someone who has the knowledge know better and they just keep going back and doing the same thing. Same thing all the time, right? Same thing. I know some people come to you for help, right? They come to you for help. They get themselves in trouble doing something. You explain to them, man, if you continue to do this, this is why, you need to do it this way. Whatever it is they come to you for advice for, because they do it this way and they get themselves in trouble. You help them out, you build them out, you give up your time, your money, your resources to get them out of that trouble that they're in, that they put themselves in, right? You remember Proverbs 18:7, the mouths of fools are their ruin. They trap themselves with their lips. Okay, they did that. You help them out of it, and guess what happened next week? They come back because they're going to do the same thing again. And you help them out again. You try talking sense into them. You're showing them the right thing. You're showing them if they continue to do this, what's going to happen. And guess what happened? They're going back and do it the next week again, right? So here what the Bible saying of such people, what you should do. Proverbs 14:7. Here what Proverbs 17 advising you to do. If you keep helping this person, they can continue refusing to do the right thing, where you giving them the advice, they have the knowledge, you giving them it, you telling them, and they're refusing to do it. Hear what the Bible said in Proverbs 14:7. It says, stay away from fools, for you wouldn't find knowledge on their lips. They're going to waste your time. They're going to drain your energy. If you continue to and they keep doing the same, just totally blank refusing it. You'll know when they're ready to make a change. You'll know when they're ready to make a change. But it's in the meanwhile, the sign, stay away from fools. You stay away from them. They're going to get you upset. They're going to get you angry. They're going to put you in a place that you don't want to go. So stay away from fools, for you won't find knowledge on their lips. Here what Proverbs 13:20 said. Why again you should stay away? Proverbs 13:20 said, walk with the wise and become wise. Associate with fools and get in trouble. That's why he's saying stay away from them. That's the law of association now going to take effect. The law of association is going to take effect. This is the law of associations, Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate with fools and get in trouble. Because if you associate with them, like I'm saying, they can get you angry, they can get you upset. You're going to do some stuff and get yourself in trouble. That's why he's saying just stay away from them. When they're ready to change and do the right thing, you will know it. And that's okay. So I advise them now because they have a listening ear. They're ready to do something different. But in the meantime, if they want to stay in their foolishness, Proverbs 13:20 says, Proverbs 14:7 says, stay away. Stay away. Because you don't want the law of association to take effect now. All right? So Proverbs 17:28. Proverbs 17:28 said, even fools are taught wise when they keep silent. With their mouth shut, there seems intelligent. They say, even fools are taught wise when they keep silent. With their mouth shut, there seems intelligent. What it's saying, if you don't have knowledge upon a certain subject, and this subject is discussed in the circles you in, they're saying, just be quiet. Don't try to bluff people, as we say, and make them think you know what you know about this subject when you don't have no clue. They're saying, just be quiet, and people can think you know. You're going to seem intelligent just because you keep your mouth shut. Just because you keep your mouth shut, you can seem intelligent. Man, I use this trick all the time, right? I am no football fan. I'm not a fan of football, right? That's the American football for the Guyanese people. But I out there, I doing business with a lot of people, right? So so it's hard going and do a business, especially after the Super Bowl, with someone, and you don't have a clue about the big game that happened yesterday, right? It kind of messes up the whole business deal that you're gonna do, right? Because people are like, well, you come from under a rock. I can't do no business with you. You're the biggest game. You didn't even know what's going on with the game. So what I do, I listen enough. I just look at enough. Look at the little sports center. Look at the first takes. Look at all of these. Get all the punchlines, what happened in the game and all. I just get the punchlines. I know what player name. I know the big play that happened, this one. And all I do when we get into the first, oh, you watch the game? Yes. Oh, yeah, man. You see the run that Brady make? You know, the throw that he make? Blah, blah, blah. I just throw out one little thing like I know. And then from there onwards, I zip my lips, and that person would go on and talking and excited. I seems intelligent. I seems like I know what I'm talking about. I shut my mouth from there onwards because I haven't got a clue. But I just throw out one little punchline. He think I know. Then I shut my mouth from there. Right? I seems intelligent. I seems like, okay, this is one of the boys here, you know. And then we get to do business easily. They open up, they relax, and boom, we get to conduct the business we need to conduct. Right, guys? So I just want to put out there, but it all comes down back. We could, like I said, we could twist this and turn it in different topics, but it all comes down back to following these laws. It can all come back to following these laws. So he said, if you have access to it, you're hearing people telling you, you get this word here right now. You look at the TV, someone else telling you something, giving you knowledge upon a certain subject, how to do this, and then you still going and do it your way. He's saying, man, the Bible consider that person to be a fool. You have the knowledge, have access to it, but you just hate it, right? But what Jesus wants, because Jesus always said, don't call no one a fool. He said, if you got the knowledge, you share it with them. You share it. It's our job to share this knowledge with people. It's our job to share the knowledge with people, you know, because Hosea 4:6 say they perish because of the lack of knowledge. So who got the knowledge, share it. But if the person don't want to receive it, there's nothing you can do. That's why he's saying, just stay away. But don't call them a fool. Don't ridicule them. Just, you put out the knowledge out there. It's up to them to accept it or not. If they don't, they put themselves in that category. You stay away, you share your knowledge. Who want it, it's always there for them to receive, right? And when they come to a place where they want to do something better, they're gonna accept the knowledge and they're gonna do what they need to do. But until then, it's their choice. It's their choice, and they're gonna make the decision when they're ready to make it. Right, guys? Oh, guys, so have a great day, and we'll talk again on Wednesday. Thanks to all you guys who tune in. Thank you guys very much. Goodbye.